What's up, Scotty? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. What's up? To talk to me.
All right.
Timer's
This
on.
is the reason I went to HBCU. I'm doing good. My name is BT Elliott. I'm in Florida. In fourth grade. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
No, I said I got the timer on, but you good. Go ahead.
Okay. When I was in fourth grade, they had the Florida Classic. I was in fourth grade. And I saw the Marching 100, and I told my mom in the stands, I'm going to be in that band. I didn't even play an instrument at the time. That's just how powerful and electric it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my whole goal in life was to be in the Marching 100, which I did. My parents were graduates of Tennessee State. So became in the Marching 100, whoop-de-whoop. 30 years later, my daughter's graduating from high school. So I'm talking to her because the topic is why go to HBCU.
Mm-hmm.
So she put in her application. She got accepted to everywhere from Alabama State, University of Alabama, North Carolina, Clark, Howard, Southern, FAMU, Tennessee State, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm telling her, I'm like, listen, you're going to choose where you want to go, just like my parents let me choose where I wanted to go. But if I were you, I would go to a HBCU for undergrad and then go to a PWI. You can go anywhere you want to after that. And the reason I told her is this. When I go to homecoming, I'm going to be at a family reunion. If you go to a PWI homecoming, you're nobody. Nobody. Outside of maybe the Black Student Union, you're not going to know anyone and no one's going to know you. What type of relationships are you going to build at a school where people really don't care about you? Just like the Dr. Wilson, I was 17 years old, a freshman in the marching band. That changed my life. That totally changed my life. The person I am today is because of that experience with my people. And we talk about being in school with diverse people, and that's fine, but it's nothing like being in a classroom with a Black professor teaching you about yourself. One of my favorite professors, who you have, Kobe Hemingway, one of your guests, his father and mother were professors at FAMU. His father, rest in peace, Dr. Ted Hemingway, was my favorite professor. I would go to his office and just sit and he would just talk. And I would just listen. It was almost like a mentorship program with your own professors. Quickly, because I know the time is running.
No, you good. Everybody's asking for 10 more seconds, so you good. Keep
Listen, check this out. Check this out. So I'm just living life, kind of confused on what I want to do, not sure what my purpose is. And I was in the School of General Studies. I go to the General Studies building. The dean at the time was Dean Eva Wanton. And I said, I need to speak with Dean Wanton because what I was going to do, I was just going to graduate with an AA degree from FAMU. I sat down, I said, I need to speak with Dean Wanton. And I heard her tell her staff, she was in a meeting. She said, listen, one of my students needs me. She left that staff meeting, came out, greeted me. And I said, Dr. Wanton, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I heard what you said. I'm going to graduate with my bachelor's degree. Just that statement alone, one of my students, she didn't even know my name. One of my students needs me. And I graduated with my bachelor's degree from Florida A&M University because of that. And I had the opportunity 20 years later to tell her that. And I said, you may not remember this, but you changed my life because of this. That's what you get at an HBCU. If I was at Florida State, would that have happened? No. University of Florida? No. University of Miami? I doubt it. It's nothing like being around your people, like I told my daughter. You need to see how smart we are. You're not going to get that if you're in a diverse situation. You don't even realize how smart we are because you've always grown up. You ever had a black teacher and it's only 3 or 4 y'all in the classroom. Sometimes you learn, but you have to see it. I was amazed when I was there. I was like, man, these young girls are smart, intelligent. Like, this is me. It challenges you to become better. You may come average, but if you go to HBCU and you get in that classroom setting, you will become above average because of this competition alone. You looking at jokers and you're like, okay, they cool and everything, got swag and intelligent. Like, what? Oh, I can need to bring my game up. Then you find out who they are and where they come from, the situation. Some of these people came from Miami, the Pork and Beans projects. Come on now. Making straight A's. Your mama came over here with a green card. You think you're going to get that at Florida State? You think you're going to get that at University of South Florida? Maybe if you play football and basketball. But what about academics? Everybody doesn't play football. Everybody doesn't play basketball. We just students. When you run out of financial aid, who can you go to at Florida State that don't look like you? But if you go to FAMU and your guidance counselor went to FAMU, and that's the reason why you went, you can make a call and they can make some things happen. It's like Mr. Campbell said, it's a family. Homecoming is family reunion. I just went to homecoming. I knew at least 300 people. Off the rip, you're going to know 250 from the band. That doesn't include the people you stayed in the dorms with. That don't include the organizations you're in. That doesn't include the people in your major. You literally have a network of 1,000 people that know you, even if they know you by face. If I go somewhere across the street, are they gonna know me like that at LSU? Are they gonna know me like that at University of Alabama, Georgia Tech? No. That's why you should go to HBCU, at least for undergrad. Know who you are. I learned more about myself my freshman year than I learned in the Volusia County school systems from K through 12. My freshman year, I learned more about me as a black person than I ever did in the whole elementary, middle school, junior high, senior high. 12 years of school. In one semester, 1 year, I learned about myself and what we did. They never taught me about George Washington Carver. They never taught me about Frederick Douglass. It's cats coming from Atlanta. It's schools named after these people. But when you come from Central Florida, they're not teaching me that. So I'm looking at myself from the prism of a white person. That's why if I go there, I can be kind of intimidated or kind of fearful because I'm seeing myself as how they see me because that's how they taught me. But the HBCU taught me to love myself and see who we really are. I'm in the classroom with people from Chicago, Detroit, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Miami, Jacksonville, Tampa, Orlando, Pensacola, Los Angeles, tearing it up. Tearing it up. Yeah, some people probably got caught up in whatever, but most of them graduated. Most of them are successful in whatever it is that they do, whether it's education, medical field, whatever it is, the foundation, like Dr. Wilson said, it made me who I am today. Changed my life forever. Made me love me because I'm black and that's who I am. And I'm powerful, I'm just as intelligent. We built this country. That's who we are. HBCU love, baby. Thank you, sir.
Man, listen. I don't ever do this, but I'm shutting it down after that. I'm sorry. I can't listen. Nobody. I know. Listen. I know everybody has a story to tell. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to people on the line, but I gotta shut it down after that. That listen, like that alone